Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's Monday morning, and I'm gonna make some crepes for breakfast, but we're gonna do gluten-free flour and duck eggs, so it is completely safe for Miss Layla. So I'm gonna double the recipe, so I'll tell you the actual recipe. I'm gonna double because my kids can eat crepes like they've never eaten in their whole lives, and they're never gonna eat again. So I'm doubling, so I did 4 tablespoons of melted butter, but the recipe is 2 tablespoons of melted butter, half a cup of milk, half a cup of water, 3 eggs, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of flour, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then we just cook a really thin layer. So Walter's not big on crepes, so he asked for a banana split. So we just do bananas, yogurt, granola, and blueberries. Gray squirrel. Our newest forest friend is a gray squirrel.
Yep.
Yeah, is this a bee?
No.
Is this a bee?
Yes.
Is this a bee?
No.
Is this a bee?
No.
It's a little bee, that's a lowercase bee.
Yeah.
Well, good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome back. I purposely got up at 4:30 today. I set my alarm for 5, and I rolled over last night, and I was like, Gary, wake me up at 4:30. And he was like, why? And I'm like, I don't know, I just want to. And then he was outside taking care of animals, and I woke up on my own at 4:31. Like, my body woke itself up because it was like, hey, it's 4:30. I don't know why. I wanted to, so I set my alarm for 5, and sometimes I'll get up and I work out. I try to do my Bible, devotional, scripture writing, all of that before the kids wake up. But sometimes I don't get to. So I was like, well, if I try to wake up at 4:30, I know I'll be able to, because that's an extra 30 minutes. So that's really why I wanted to do it. And I did it today, and I'm thankful because I got all my stuff done, and I even got to like relax for a few minutes before anybody else woke up, and it was just amazing. I liked it. I don't know that I'll do this every day, but for one day, especially on a Monday, it was great. So I will probably end up really tired later, but it's okay. It's only 30 minutes difference, so it shouldn't be that much. But it was a really good way to start my day, and a really good day to start the week. So we're good. We're happy about that. I just got done showering. Wilder is done with his school. Layla's done with her school, sitting at the table, wanting to do more. But we still have the older girls to get done. So, and then group subjects. But we have no plans today other than school and just kind of getting things done around the house. My floors are horrible and really need to be cleaned. So that is on my list of things to do today. And I need to wash sheets, but I'm waiting on Ashlyn to wake up to get her sheets. And that's the laundry schedule for today, is just sheets. So it's a lot nicer than folding the load of clothes, but at the same time, I'd rather fold clothes and put sheets back on beds. So I like the break of folding the clothes, but I don't like putting sheets back on beds. It is the worst. I love sleeping in fresh, clean sheets. Really, one of my least favorite chores is putting sheets back on beds. And while I was in there talking to you, Layla was in here, and look at the B's. So she just started learning about letter B. She learned A last week, B today, and she drew these B's all by herself. I am so proud of her.
A, and A.
An axe, an angleworm, an alligator. On Alice's airplane, Avenue A. The Bee book.
Bee book.
Big brown. Big brown bear. We're done with individual work, and right now I'm kind of making up some lunch for those that want it. Some aren't ready, but we have leftover burgers and we have leftover fish fillets from last night. So that is, well, and there's leftover pizza. So those are our 3 options for lunch: pizza, burgers, fish. So I am not making anything for lunch because we have plenty left to eat up in the fridge. So Wild Man wanted a burger and nobody else is ready quite yet. So I'm gonna eat my lunch outside. I just heated up some of the fish fillets while the kids ride. I told them they could have 20 minutes of riding before we go in and finish school. Ashley's facing her fear. She was not excited, but I told her, I'm like, it's okay, it doesn't go very fast. So she's doing it. This dude's like a pro. Woo! So dinner tonight, we're gonna have spaghetti, and I'm just dumping this into the crock pot. I'm gonna turn it on low, and this will be ready. All I have to do is make both sets of noodles, regular and gluten-free, and I have a Caesar salad. So that is gonna be a simple dinner tonight. We'll probably just have bread and butter or something with it. It is so incredibly hot outside. Like, ridiculously hot, isn't it? You want a burger? Everly's ready for a burger, and then we're gonna sit down. I just put a plate of fruit at the table for the kids to kind of snack on while we do Bible and what is today, science? Yeah. And then we'll be done with school. But I gotta heat her up a burger before anything else. Now it's Bible time, and the kids devoured that plate of cantaloupe. Yeah. Left the pineapple, I'm not sure why. But everyone's got burgers. Well, not everyone, but there's 2 of them have burgers and coloring sheets and things while I read our lesson today. you can believe it or not, someone faced her fear and now she's loving it. Look at all these little riders.
I went on a race.
So my kitchen is a mess. I need to get in here and clean, but I told the kids they could ride for about 20-30 minutes and then I need to come in and get some stuff done. The girls were dying to race each other. Except they're going different ways. I don't even know how that's working. So I got this new little dish set on Amazon for Layla. And it comes with all of these silverware and everything. So I need to get everything washed. I've got to get this washed. I've got to get all this washed. And just generally do a cleanup in the kitchen. For snack today, the kids wanted chips and queso. It's now dinner time, so I have 2 pots here boiling, one for gluten-free, one for regular noodles. I'm gonna mix up this Caesar salad kit that I got from Aldi in my Aldi delivery. And I didn't make any bread or anything, so we'll just have bread and butter, I guess. I feel bad because Gary was like, did you make garlic bread? I was like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't. And I wish I had. So here's little Miss Layla's plate. She's got gluten-free bread and butter, gluten-free noodles, and some fruit. So dinner's ready. Caesar salad, bread and butter, and some spaghetti. So dinner is done and cleaned up. It was a hit. I only made like enough spaghetti to get us through dinner. Well, I tried to. There was 1 serving left of each. So I packed what was left of the regular ones with the little bit of sauce left for Gary. So he's going to take that to work. It actually worked out perfect. And then there was just a little bit of gluten-free noodles left. So I put that in a container. I'm sure Wilder or Layla will eat that either for lunch or as a side at some point this week. So that worked out really well. Now what I'm going to do is get out stuff for breakfast. So I think I'm going to make these healthy applesauce cookies. But on the back, I just saw pumpkin baked oatmeal with chocolate chips, and now I can't decide which one I want to make. So I don't know, the kids like both. I really want that pumpkin bread or pumpkin oatmeal, but I think we'll do the cookies and then maybe we'll do the pumpkin baked oatmeal later this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything out for these healthy applesauce cookies for breakfast in the morning. I'm gonna make all of it Layla safe. There's so many things to say. Gluten-free, I don't know, just a lot of things. So I'm gonna pull all of that out and get it on the counter. I've told you before, I love coming out and having it all set up. I do that with breakfast when I know what I'm gonna make ahead of time. Like if I'm gonna make bake something. Obviously not if I'm gonna like make sausage or something. But like pancakes, I'll try to get the ingredients out. I'm gonna get the stuff out. The kids are outside riding their things. Gary's outside with them and Layla's just dancing in the grass and it is so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna get all of that out. I don't even know what I was saying at this moment, but I like to get it all out ahead of time, just like I like to get school out. So I'm gonna go get school stuff out. I'm gonna get this stuff out. That way when I walk out here in the morning, everything is prepared. That way, you know, it helps. That way, even if I don't feel like doing it, it's already out and I'm like, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Because a lot of times I'll have really good intentions at night for the morning and then those things don't happen because morning me is not the same night me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get this done in the morning. And then morning comes and I'm like, yeah, nah. So if I set it out, there's like no excuse is kind of how I feel. I'm like, well, I either have to make something or put it all back, you know? So I like to have it out. It just helps me mentally, I think, be prepared. When I walk in, I see it and I'm like, oh yeah. So try it. If you don't do that, try it. See if it helps. It really helps me a lot. So I will see you guys tomorrow with healthy applesauce cookies. I don't know what for lunch. And we're going to do tacos for dinner. Simple old tacos. We have a full school day. But we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.